These 5 warriors have wakened to another sunrise in the quest. But by sundown, one of these travelers must abandon their journey and forfeit the chance to become champion. Warriors, the challenges that lie before you will bring good fortune for some and misfortune for others. Whichever of you has the least number of lives by nightfall must tread the path home. Whose fate will that be?
It was really upsetting to see Kana go yesterday because we didn't want to lose any of the warriors. But I think the message finally sunk in that we're going to lose people day by day now, and it's getting a bit more nervous and a bit more tense.
At the moment, I'm still 4th place. Not a very happy place to be in. Hope I can do better in all the other challenges today.
I really enjoyed yesterday because I managed to get enough rings to get a life back, so I'm now in 1st place.
I think my competitive streak came out a bit more yesterday because it was like between me and Connor who had to face the way of the warrior. So I was really trying to work hard and trying to like get more rings than he did.
Yesterday was a good day for me, but I did lose like a life, but I wasn't too bothered about that because I'm still 2nd.
So, some of you remain determined, but others are beset by doubts. It is worth remembering that the power to regain lives is in your own hands. Gather 9 golden rings during the challenges that lie ahead, and they can be exchanged for a precious life. So, warriors, be stout of heart. Let us turn to the trials ahead. Come. Warriors, we have seen that you have the skills on land and water to collect treasure. But in this next challenge, if you wish to gather gold, then you must venture into the air. In turn, you will each swoop down a rope line. Armed with lances, you must attempt to spear the gold rings. But fail to spear any, and you will lose a life. Now, as we face this challenge, Rohak, you are our leader. So you will go first. You must fly like a swallow catching its prey on the wing if you are to preserve your feathers. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Though you missed 2 rings, Rohak, you speared 2 also.
Harrow, you are 3 rings behind Rohak. Secure all 4, and you will take the lead. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Two rings for you, Harrow. Well done.
Tonesh, so far, no one has secured the first 2 rings. Will you? Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
You tried, Tonesh, but you failed to gather any gold.
Brannick, if you miss the rings, then you lose a life. Are you ready? Then let the challenge begin.
Though you managed just 1 ring, Brannick, at least it preserves your feathers.
Melka, normally spearing 1 gold ring would preserve a life. But with 8 gold rings, spear just 1 more, and you will win back a life. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
You needed 1 ring, Melka. You secured 2.
Warriors, My friend the swallow would be as proud of you as I am. The treasure is yours. Place it on your standards. Harrow, Melka, by spearing 2 gold rings, you now have enough to exchange for a life. Tonish, this challenge proved beyond you, and the price of failure is, as always, the loss of a life. Now, for good or ill, your flights are over. So now we must proceed to the next challenge on foot. Come.
I really enjoyed the zip line. It's a really good challenge for warriors because it's quite testing on your aim of the lances to get the rings.
Feels absolutely brilliant when you're going down the zip line. It's really fun. It is harder than it looks though to try and get the spear through the rings.
It was quite hard to spear through the rings, and I think because I was having so much fun, I didn't concentrate on trying to catch the rings.
Dwarves will risk many things in their search for treasure, but even they have abandoned this ancient and dangerous old mine. Few warriors dare enter, but enter you must if you wish to gather thy treasure hidden within. Rohak, you are our current leader, so you will enter the dwarf mine along with Harrow, who is in second place. But before you can venture inside, you must first remove the oak beams barring the way. But in doing so, the mine will become unstable, so you must work quickly. Follow the passageway until you reach a dead end. There you'll discover runes providing clues as to where the rings are hidden. But be warned, remove too many pit props in your search for treasure, and the roof of the mine may cave in on you. There are 4 rings inside the mine, and you must collect them all. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Harrow, come in.
Okay, go. What's the first one?
It's wavy line with 2 triangles. A triangle, the line goes down to your left and down again. There's a small triangle off the right-hand side near the bottom, and there's another triangle attached to the bottom. And a triangle on the left-hand side at the top with 2 triangles going through the middle.
It's not that one, not that one, not that one. No.
Found it?
No.
Warriors, you must work more quickly.
Looking for a load of triangles with a wavy line.
I think it could be this one.
Not this time, Harrow.
Move on to the next one.
It's an upside down L with the line at the top and then going down from the left-hand side, then down with a wavy line through the top and a wavy line going through the middle, and then like a sort of horn shape through the bottom, going horizontal.
Warriors, you have little time left. You must hurry.
A big wavy line going up through the corner, a horn shape going horizontally near the bottom, and a wavy line going through the top.
It could be that. Yeah, I think it's this one. That one. Okay, move on to the next one, quick.
A stick with 2 like lines, like a sword, with like a stick through it. 2 triangles near the bottom, a triangle going through the bottom.
2 triangles at the bottom, bracket things at the top of the line.
Yep.
This one.
There you go.
Quick.
I've got 2 more. A wavy line with a horn shape through the top, and like an end, a V shape going from the right to the left horizontally, with a horn shape through the bottom. Behind you. He's knocked it out.
That was fortunate. But you need to find the other 2 rings. Remove one more false pit prop, and you will be doomed.
A straight line, like a straight bit, and it curves down. Quick, just pull anything.
The Dwarf mine is a dangerous trap, where any error or delay can spell disaster. Fortunately, I have the power to restore its victims. Rohak, Harrow, the Dwarves' runes prove beyond you to decipher. As you are trapped, each of you must lose a life. Now, let us travel on to the next challenge, where you will need knowledge if you are to escape with gold. Come.
I really enjoyed Dwarf Mine, even though myself and Harrow lost a life, because it was a really good teamwork challenge. It's quite difficult describing the symbols to somebody else.
All the symbols inside the mine looked the same, and Rohak's explaining wasn't very accurate, so I was like proving some of them that were wrong.
Many trials make demands on a warrior's strength and courage, but this next challenge will examine your wisdom. This is Demon Square. While they slumber, these demons pose no threat to you. But once you step on the square, they will awaken, and only your keen minds will afford you protection. At the far end of the path is the wisdom tree. You will see that its branches are heavy with gold, but it will not be easy to harvest the wisdom tree's fruits. The tree will test your knowledge with a series of questions to which the answer is either true or false. If you believe the answer to be true, step sideways onto the white path. If you believe the answer to be false, step sideways onto the black path. The wisdom tree will then reveal its answer. Those of you who have chosen wisely may then take a step forward with nothing to fear. But those who are wrong must remain where they are and feel a demon's cold breath on their necks as they close in. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
You can be sure of this as I tell you no lies. Starfish see by using their eyes. True or false? The answer is false. My cousin, the oak tree, when it is born, springs from a single tiny acorn. True or false? The answer is true. Now this is astonishing, but it's what I've heard. The hummingbird has the fastest wing beat of all birds. True or false? The answer is true. The fire-bellied toad finds it difficult to hide, for it has a shiny silver underside. True or false? The answer is false. Please listen carefully. What I say carries weight. The seahorse dances each morning with its mate. True or false? The answer is true. when in danger, the aardvark must take heed. To escape, it digs a hole underground at great speed. True or false? The answer is true.
Tonesh, Rohak, Melka. Your heads are as full of knowledge as the wisdom tree's branches were full of gold. Place your prize on your standards. Your fellows were less fortunate. Harrow, Brannick, you were caught by the demons and must therefore lose a life. So, Tonesh, Rohak and Melka have proved wise beyond their years. But let us set forth for the next challenge, where gold rings hang from much higher trees.
Tall trees catch much wind.
I'm really glad that I got through this challenge because it was so important to try and win back some lives and maybe get some rings as well.
I've went from last place to second place, so it's a really, really good feeling.
Me and Harrow both lost a life, and it was hard on me now because that put us quite low down the table, and I'm now in last place. Just got to keep my head up and do my best.
It helped me quite a bit that Harrow lost a life there because the gap between myself and second place is widening now.
To become champion, you must be prepared to step into the unknown. Look up, my young friends, and you will see a platform set high in the trees. You must climb to the platform, and once there, leap from it. Now, those who fail to make the leap will lose a life, but those who dare to jump may gather gold rings as they fall back to earth. Now, you will be tethered for your protection, but we will see if the knowledge of safety is overwhelmed by the reality of fear. So, who will go first? Melka, you seem confident. Melka, the further you leap, the more rings you can gather. But fail to make the leap, and you will lose a life. Are you ready? Then, let the challenge begin.
Well done, Melka. 1 gold ring is yours. An impressive leap, Brannock, but just the one ring. A brave leap, Tonesh, and a gold ring is the prize. You leaped far, Harrow, but missed the rings. A ring for you too, Rohak. Well done.
Warriors, I am proud of you. All of you made the leap, and some gathered treasure. Place it on your standards. Now, our day is nearly at an end, but we have one final challenge to face. Come.
I was absolutely petrified before I did Leap of Faith. I was really worried about this challenge. Once I got up, I just decided to concentrate on the rings and forget about my surroundings.
When I jumped off the platform, it hit you really quick, in a good way though, not in a bad way, because I had the gold ring in my hand and I was happy that I got it.
I was quite anxious because I saw how high we were off the ground when we had to jump. It's really quite freaky when you jump off the platform because you drop quite a bit.
Everyone else just went for the one and they got them, but I went for the three and I didn't get any, so yeah, I was quite annoyed about that.
We have trodden many miles this day, but with each step, we have moved closer to the time of reckoning. This is the way of the warrior. The formidable array of obstacles beyond this threshold make this the ultimate test of a warrior's worth. Few have surmounted them. Many have been defeated. Tonesh, you have only 5 lives left, but for now, you are safe. Brannock, you too have 5 lives, but you have 7 gold rings on your standard, whereas Tonesh has 8. It is you who must face elimination. But do not lose hope, for though the challenge before you is great, so too is the reward for success. Should you reach the end of the way of the warrior, then you will pass through a portal that will lead you directly to the next stage of the quest. But I must warn you, should you fail, then you must leave us and return home. Remember, Brannock, to achieve your dreams, you must first imagine them. Are you ready? Then may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. Let the challenge begin. panic. You are a valiant warrior, but fate has decreed that you will not be our champion. So as you journey homeward, rejoice in all that you have achieved. Farewell, friend.
I'm feeling a bit gutted, but otherwise I'm feeling a bit proud that I've come here and I've done the quest, and I've realised how hard they are, and the way a warrior is just such a hard task. I was quite happy to get up to the shields. I thought I wouldn't even get that far.
For our 4 remaining warriors, a more perilous path beckons. To survive another day, they must embrace greater trials still. But like true warriors, where they do not find a path, they must make one. Come.
Next time on Raven, who can summon the skill to cool the flames of the burning battlements? Who will have the courage and balance to walk across the high rope? And which of our number will be fated to face the way of the warrior?